Hello everyone and welcome to my GH Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lucas, Valentin and Carly join forces to get Britt's medication, tag Pascal. Valentin, Cassidine, Carly Spencer and Lucas Jones might be Britt Westbourne's dream come true, according to General Hospital spoilers and updates. In order for Lucas to obtain Britt's medication, the three of them might conspire to tag Pascal and set up a distraction. Lucas does not want Marco to have perished in vain. In Ross Cullum's intensive care unit at General Hospital, Lucas tells Josslyn Jax that he doesn't want Marco Rio's death to have been in vain. He stops her as she is about to remove Cullum, much as Lulu Spencer stopped Britt when she was about to give him an IV. However, Lucas is unaware that Josslyn is WSB, so she won't be involved in the Windermere operation even though Valentin, Britt and Carly are. However, Lucas will tell Joss about his goal to finish what Marco began. She and Britt are certain that Cullum abandoned Marco for dead before making his way to Pier 55. Before Jason Morgan showed up, Rocco Falconeri took Cullum's gun and shot him. He attacked Britt there and destroyed both of the vials of medication that Lucas had just given her. Sidwell, who is grieving, invited Lucas to move back in, and Carly knows exactly where Sidwell's safe is. Fans of GH will recall that when a distraught Jane Sidwell met Lucas at GH, he surprised him with a fatherly embrace and asked Marco's cherished boyfriend to return to Windermere. Additionally, Carly found the safe hidden behind a painting during a previous visit while she was poking around for Valentin, who wanted to know where the secret assist tunnel now ended. With Cullum in the intensive care unit and Sidwell preoccupied with grief, Pascal's only task is to figure out the safe's combination. Lucas would only feel worse knowing that he prevented the death of his boyfriend's killer, despite the fact that many people believe Cullum killed Marco. Josslyn and Britt will remain at the hospital to monitor Cullum. The plan is in place, so get set to go. As Valentin deals with Pascal, Lucas's educated assumption that Marco's birth death is the combination to Sidwell's safe turns out to be correct. Valentin locates the cell where Anna Devane was previously imprisoned and locks Pascal up after Britt instructs Lucas on how to enter the lab and where Hall to go. After that, the three look for additional vials of the drug and discover several in the lab and several in the safe. In order to keep Britt healthy until it can reverse engineered, some of the vials are first given to her. Carly calls Britt, who Jason had planned to have to do it, and he and Lucas collaborate on it. Spoilers for General Hospital. Willow discovers a significant Nathan secret and recognizes Sidwell's firm hold over the detective. According to General Hospital teasers, Willow Kane will still have to obey Jen Sidwell's commands. Willow has discovered that it's preferable to agree with Sidwell's demands as he will ruin her life if she doesn't. Willow will receive additional directives from her covert boss now that she is acclimating to her position as Congresswoman Kane. Willow will have to cope with some unexpected tasks along the way because Sidwell has the last word on every decision she makes. But during the week of March 30 to April 3, Willow might be in for a different kind of surprise. Let's chat about a crazy discovery that Willow might make in the future while setting the atmosphere for drama. In the March 31 episode, Nathan West will receive an enigmatic message. But from who? Nathan will likely be communicating with a dubious person because the show will initially hide who sent the text. Naturally, it makes sense to believe that individual might be Sidwell. Nathan might be one of the Sidwell's insiders as he has moles at the PCPD who provide him with intelligence. It's understandable why Sidwell would send Nathan a message and request an urgent meeting now that he's so committed to holding Marco's killer accountable. Sidwell might give Nathan some directives related to Marco probe. In the April 1 episode of GH, Sidwell will in fact give someone some fresh instructions. At the point, Willow will also come to a startling realization, and Nathan will also issue a warning. Could Willow's next revelation have to do with Nathan's connection to Sidwell and the fact that he controls both of them? Willow would undoubtedly be taken aback by that news because Sidwell might have a firm hold on Detective West. Regarding the impending warning, Nathan may alert Willow to the threat if she confesses. Nathan might become aware that Willow is aware of his Sidwell connection and demand that she keep it a secret, especially from Nina Reeves. Nathan would argue that for Nina's safety, they must keep her as far as away from this catastrophe as possible. It would be intriguing to watch Willow and Uncle Nathan manage Sidwell conflict while concealing anything from Nina. Willow might find out something completely different, of course, but it makes sense that she might learn something shocking about Nathan and Sidwell. All indications point to Nathan being under Sidwell's control, according to General Hospital spoilers, so that major revelation could cause a stir in the upcoming weeks. GH spoilers. Column identifies the real shooter. According to General Hospital teasers, WSB director Ross Cullum will probably reveal who shot him in the coming days. Let's talk about it. According to General Hospital promo trailer, for the week of March 30 to April 3, Cullum will not only wake up from his operation but also reveal his gunman. The craftiness of Ross Cullum, according to General Hospital teasers, a scene in the trailer depicts Lucas Jones taking out Cullum's breathing tube and then asking him if he knows who shot him. Naturally, Cullum's retort is not shown in the promo, so fans will have to watch it to find out. Having said that, it's easy to predict how this might turn up. Cullum was ready to strike Jason Morgan with an iron rod when he was shot from behind. He was unaware of the shooter. However, given Cullum's cunning, he might remain silent until he learns more details. In either case, Cullum might not answer Lucas's query. And given his condition, neither Lucas nor the PCPD might pursue the matter. Cullum considers his feet. Fans of General Hospital know who shot Cullum, but he doesn't. Josslyn was hit by Rocco Falconeri, who pulled the trigger. When Cullum entered Jason and Britt Westburn at the pier, Rocco was standing in the shadows. The adolescent acted because he was afraid Cullum would kill them both. Cullum dropped his gun, which landed on the ground during their physical altercation. Rocco grabbed the revolver and shot Cullum as he was about to strike Jason with an iron rod, stopping the WSB double agent in his tracks. Jason thanked Rocco by pretending to be the one who shot the WSB director because Rocco had practically saved his life. Even though Cullum is aware that Jason did not shoot him, he will accept the agency's explanation that Jason was taken into WSB custody when he awakens. He was, after all, facing Jason and prepared to attack when he was shot. However, the way things have turned out has gone according to Cullum's original plan because he wanted Jason to be eliminated as it is. This does not preclude Cullum from conducting an independent investigation, but for the time being, he will accept the version of events that has already been presented and acknowledge that Jason shot him. Will Cullum identify Jason as the person who shot him? Sidwell makes deadly threats. Curtis pushes Portia, and BLQ attacks Michael. While Brooklyn Quartermain Chase lets it all out, Curtis Ashford has a surprise. Jordan Ashford is also alarmed by Jen Sidwell's threat. 5 crucial points. Portia is taken aback by Curtis's action, while which she might not be prepared for. Felicia gets shut down by Nathan because of his private life. Michael is attacked by Brooklyn over a contentious notion. Chase asks Willow for a crucial favor. Jordan is alarmed by Sidwell's menacing warning. Curtis's astonishment. When Curtis surprises Portia Robinson at General Hospital, she is shocked. He gives her a comforting look, but she tells him she is not sure whether she's ready for that yet. An invitation to a baby shower, typically extended by a female friend or a relative, could be Curtis's secret weapon. Whatever it is, it appears to have taken her by surprise. Curtis nervously awaits her acceptance for his surprise. Nathan replaces Felicia. Nathan Weiss is at Bobby's with his mother-in-law Felicia Scorpio, who is clearly inquiring about his relationship with Lulu Spencer. Despite Maxie Jones's decision to remain with Damian Spinelli, Felicia still appears to be advocating on his behalf. For some reason, Maxie told Lulu she wanted Nathan to move on, but not with her. With all due respect, Nathan tells Felicia that it's really none of her business because she's being a little over the top and a bit of a Batinsky. Vance from Brooklyn. Meanwhile, Michael Corinthus hears Brooklyn venting at her Quartermain house. In order for her and Harrison Chase to be able to foster baby Phoebe, he has advised them to contact Willow Kane for help. However, as soon as Michael made his suggestion, Brooklyn's expression became agitated. She lets it out and bemoans the fact that his brilliant scheme put Chase back in Willow's orbit. She would like that he stay completely cut off from his and Michael's mutual ex. Chase requests a help. Chase had already arrived to what looks to be Willow and Drew Kane's home at that point. He assures her that she's the only person who can save him. As she waits to hear what Chase has to say, she observes with curiosity and a hint of empathy. The crucial question here is whether or not she will voluntarily use her congressional influence to enable Chase and Brooklyn to adopt baby Phoebe. Or could her assistance come with additional conditions? Sidwell makes threats. Meanwhile, Sidwell threatens Jordan and yells at her, saying he would head her to lose everything. She is clearly shaken. What is he attempting to coerce her into doing? Sidwell is lamenting his son's passing and will soon be on the warpath. When Jordan's inner bully emerges, what will he expect him to say or do? It must be a doozy based on the terrified expression on her face. Spoilers. See how Michelle Lundstrom and Steve Burton are having the time of their lives. According to General Hospital spoilers, daytime Emmy winner Steve Burton is taking a well-deserved vacation from the ABC serial Oprah, in which he plays Jason Morgan, the hitman with the golden heart. In order to fully enjoy his life with his wife, Michelle Lundstrom, and their mixed family, the beloved actor announced to fans back in February that he intended to take a break. What has he been doing thus far? Michelle Lundstrom and Steve Burton, the one-year anniversary of Burton and Lundstrom is quickly approaching, and he told fans that he wanted to take a brief hiatus from the popular ABC series to spend some quality time with his family. In an Instagram post, he informed fans, saying, "We don't just visit cities, we experience them. The world's greatest city? When you're with the best people in town, New York simply seems different." At the Money Michelle, Burton posted pictures of the newlyweds in New York City, and Lundstrom grew up on the East Coast. They also find time to travel to Long Island to see her mother. The temporary hiatus of Steve Burton stated that he was grateful for all the support and assured fans that he would return to the screen this summer. In May 2025, Burton and Lundstrom get married. After spending their honeymoon in Hawaii, he brought his 3 children, Jack, Brooklyn, and McKenna, as well as her 2 daughters back to the Aloha State later that year. When will Steve Burton be back at GH? From now until July, Burton and his GH co-star, Bradford Anderson, will participate in a number of comedy events across the United States in addition to spending time with his family. Check out Steve Burton and Bradford Anderson's well-liked podcast. That's awesome! If you haven't already. What takes place in PC next? After accepting responsibility for shooting WSB director Ross Cullum, Jason left PC last week. Now that Jason is hidden away in a secret location, his loved ones have to deal with the fallout from the intriguing drama. GH's WSB isn't grey anymore without Anna and Robert. The WSB appears more concerned with handling Cullum's survival than with finding a solution. Jason from General Hospital did not simply vanish. The WSB saw him as a great asset. He was at Port Charles at one moment facing seemingly insurmountable choices, and the next he was gone, absorbed by an organization that suddenly didn't appear to care as much about justice. The deceitful Cullum, meantime, is still alive in hospital bed. Jack, who was kept in the dark by superiors and just aloof enough to exacerbate the situation, loomed over everything. It calls into doubt more than just Jason's whereabouts. It poses the topic of what happens when those who formerly questioned the system are no longer able to do so. Important lessons the WSB took Jason and handled him like an asset rather than a human. Now, people like Anna and Robert don't morally oppose the agency's operations. Jack obeys commands but lacks the courage to question them. The fact that Cullum is still alive adds complexity to the problem, but it isn't being adequately addressed. Compared to earlier, the WSB feels more controlled and less accountable. The WSB was conscientious once the WSB has edges when it was operating in the gray. Robert and Anna did more than simply obey commands. They questioned them. When things doesn't feel right, they resisted, even if it cost them. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel without missing any update.